No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Baez under it. And there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Second, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Skubal, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Third, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a big swing and a miss. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle, Torres handles, and that will end the inning. Top of the second. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Muncy tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Second inning here, no score. Stretches out and hauls it in. So up next, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball. Up. Ball. High.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning.
Leading off.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Ball, no.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
One down.
It makes sense Harper wants to participate, especially after he missed the 2023 World Baseball Classic, rehabbing from Tommy John surgery. He really wants to represent the U.S. at the highest level.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Max Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Green drifts towards it. He's got it. Oh, and he's tagging from first. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that misses. Ball one. Chopped left side. Keith. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Wenceel Perez up now for the Tigers. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Baez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Foul ball there. And that one misses up and in. Yeah, that's ball two. Right through there, got it. One gone here. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit.
I'm expecting to see a lot of swings and misses today with Yamamoto on the mound. You know, his ability to generate strikeouts, so impressive. And he's not the most physically imposing pitcher in the league, but his fastball slider combo brings hitters to their knees quite a bit.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Right.
Perez off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
And a strike to Gleyber. Yamamoto sends him packing. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. 1 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. 0-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The Dodgers looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. So here's Kyle Tucker now. High fly ball, right field. Perez moving under it. And that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Start of the 4th. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
No, inside.
2-2 now. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Dingler swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Strike 2. 1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4.
No.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Green off of first with 2 away. Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Aye.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. Got a really good pass at the ball.
Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. But he throws on the brakes. Gets back to second.
Up next for the Dodgers, The first baseman.
Go ahead run on base.
Freddie.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. To the right side, and that chance handled. Torkelson takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Baez has a beat on it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Safe at the plate. He scores despite the missed squeeze attempt. On the board first, it's 1-0. And now it's Max Muncy.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Comes up empty. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Yamamoto back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
No, inside.
He's really
up,
tightening
ball
up
2.
his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next
Ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Up the middle, Kim tosses to first,
Out of there.
and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Wenzel Perez. Just
Ball inside.
missed. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. That one lifted to left. Hernandez under it. 2 down. Javi Baez digs in right side. Caught looking his first time up.
Javier Baez.
Oh, great grab on the dive to first. And that's a great play for the out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air center field. Perez on his way over. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And a quick out, number 1. So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
Huh.
Bounce to the right side. Torres. The throw to first. Home half of the fifth inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down. Bases empty. And now Kyle Tucker. Out to center. That is the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top 6. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. And there's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Tucker moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Colt Keith will hit next. 1 for 2.
Colt Keith.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Save.
No, he's in there.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. Riley Green digs in now.
Too low.
And the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one almost got him. Out to short, McGonigal. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here is Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. What a stop. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Muncy in the box again. Takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reason.
There goes the runner. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Struck him out without a swing. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Wastes no time there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more.
Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. McGonigal settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get.
Runner takes off. Ohtani at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner goes again. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 on, 1 out.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pops.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's a 2-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Runner at third, 2 away. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Ball 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Baez. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 down. Kevin McGonigal now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's out to center field. Pages under it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hike.
And he'll shoot. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Freddie Freeman.
Ball. No.
The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, right field, Perez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw. Man at first. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner still. Nobody out. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-2. And there's one down. Now Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a foul, out of play. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Slings it across, and he's out. Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. Sliced hard but foul. This one in the air center field. Pages makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now the center fielder, Andy.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 87.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Torkelson. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. So up next, Hesung Kim.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the ninth inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
4-3 our final score for Chris Singleton.